one of the big things in the 1.51, in the 1.5 update, sorry, it's Friday night, I've got to put my teeth in, basically is MPE, as we mentioned before, MIDI polyphonic expression. And one of the big things that ChordJam allows you to do, which has always been quite a difficult thing to do in MIDI, which has been made quite easy, especially with ChordJam, like I mentioned, is the ability to do polyphonic pitch bend, being able to bend chords basically like you would do a single note in a synth. So we need to set this up. And one of the things you'll need to do is open out a synth. First of all, you have to use an MPE compatible synth, which, as you can see, Arturia Pigment is. And other synths, say for example, Wavetable, Analog, lots of the included Ableton synths that are stock, shall we say, that come with the DAW are MPE compatible straight out of the box. So you can use that on a lot of those different estimates as well and different elements. Now, if we hit enable on MPE, what you can see, the bend range here can be set to it can be set to whatever you want, basically up to 96. Now, the best way to work with this is to make sure that the bend range on both the synth and on ChordJam are set to the same level. And we can activate the bending of chords here by clicking the bend icon here on ChordJam, and we can hit the little gear icon here to bring up this very elegant little menu, which allows you to decide how much of an amount. Again, that'll be effectively the time it takes to bend between the notes as a percentage. And the MPE range is set to 48 here as well. So we'll have both set to 48 by default. Now, once this is set, I'm going to set this to ridiculous. I'm just going to set it to 100. You'll be able to hear exactly what I'm talking about. So the chords in ChordJam that are able to be played are also bendable, and you're going to get this MIDI polyphonic glide. It's almost very similar to, like, one of the earliest examples is something like a CS80, which, you know, had that ribbon pitch bend, which could allow you to kind of do bent chords and stuff like that. And it's where a lot of the sound of, you know, not only the original Blade Runner come from, it's actually very heavily part of the score for the sequel. So again, ChordJam, great in so many different elements, whether it's film score and electronic music, or indeed electronic film scores. So from here, what I'll do is I'll play some chords, I'll play an octave, and you'll hear exactly what I mean. So that's the lower note, as you can see. And I'm going to just... and then back down again. Super cinematic, really interesting. Again, bringing that infinity mode into it. And I can... there you go. And all you have to do is hold two keys down. So I've got one key here. I'm going to go to the C below, or the octave below. Very cool indeed. So you've got that ability now through ChordJam 1.5 to do that bending of chords through, obviously, the internals of the plugin. And again, once you've got that matched up to an MPE compatible synth, it's just off to the races we go, basically. So really, really cool.